What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching another episode of Dirt Dreamers TV. Today we are here at Wild Diesel in Ogden, Utah.
Thanks to Ken Jones for letting us borrow the shop on the weekends. We're down here, we're going to install some light bars that Lazerstar helped us out with. And then afterwards we'll do some race prep on the truck.
Heck yeah. Enjoy. Alright, so I'm going to be talking with you guys for a minute about racing rules. For a lot of you watching, you already understand this, and let's be honest, you probably understand it better than we do. But for those of you, friends and family, who don't know a lot about the rules of racing, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of why we're putting these lights on. So for the guidelines we have to follow, we have to have brake lights, tail lights, and an amber light. The tail lights and amber light have to be on at all times, so you can wire those up to the ignition, so as soon as your vehicle's on, those lights are on. The brake lights and tail lights, super simple. You know, you're out on the road, you have to have brake lights and tail lights. Amber light's also nice because it's a lot easier to see through the dust. For those of you who don't know, having that orange light is super helpful. For us, being in a slower class, we also have to have a blue light. That signifies to racers coming behind us that there is a slow vehicle in front of them. As much as we hate admitting that we are a slow vehicle, little Sandy here got a 22R. You know, we're not going at trophy truck speed, so as soon as those faster vehicles come on us, they don't want to ruin their race by hitting us. We don't want to get hit by them, so we just move out of the way and everyone's happy. So that is why we have to have so many different lights. That's why the light bar is so fancy. The one we got from Lazerstar Lights is freaking awesome because we can, all in one light bar, we can have our brake lights, tail lights. We have a solid amber, a flashing amber, and a blue light, so it's awesome. Right now, Call is trying to figure out the wiring for the old light bar that was on there, to figure out how to wire up the new one, or figure out if we have to just do a whole new system. So that's why he's currently on the ground. Right, Call?
So for Best in the Desert, they require to have brake lights. This truck doesn't have a brake switch on it. I got no power for brakes. So I have to put a brake switch in it, and it's a Sunday, and parts stores are closed, and I don't have any switches here for it. It's gonna be hard to put on the rear light.
So we just got the old rear bar taken off and trying to figure out the placement of the new one. Our new one is much smaller in size and the mounting width is a lot skinnier. So the old one was mounted on these two different looking tabs. Although that's not a problem, obviously they held up just fine. Obviously it held it up just fine, but as Colin and I are going through changing the truck up, we're just wanting to make everything look a little nicer. So even just something as simple as having matching tabs is something we would like. Also, because our new bar is so much smaller, and with the width being so much smaller, we'd have to mount it down lower. As for now, we haven't changed up our rear tire setup, so we don't know if we're wanting to put one up here. So we've decided that we're actually going to mount this rear light bar up here on top. Lazerstar Lights sent us with some sweet mounting brackets. They're awesome because they're super adjustable. We can put them whichever way we want. So that gave us as many options as we wanted to mount it wherever we want, but definitely going to mount it up top. It's going to be the easiest for us to do. We have this killer box of tabs that we got from Midnight that I forgot in one of the last episodes, so we're finally going to be able to use some of them now. Going to mount the light bar up top. Everyone's going to be able to see it. It's the best option. watching. Unfortunately, we obviously didn't get as much done as we were planning. We got the lights mounted, but we didn't get to start race prep. We did run into some issues today.
So, previous wiring on the truck is kind of a rat's nest underneath the dash. I want to set up relays for the fans for all the different light bars. That way I can run ground control through the switches instead of running power through the switches. Just want to clean it up, make it look a lot nicer, and a little bit more reliable too, easier to service if we need to out in the field.
Apparently having all those power switches could lead to fires. Apparently that's not a good thing. Other than that, we did get the light bars mounted. We were able to test them out. We are absolutely stoked on them. These Lazerstar lights are incredible. They come with special mounts, so you don't have to come up with your own tabs and try and make it work perfect. They're really adjustable for the light bar and the light bar in the back. Super convenient because it gives you so many options on where you want to mount it, how it's angled. We're stoked about that. Another killer thing that they did for us is we met them at the Mint 400 and they were going to send us our dual row 40-inch light bar, but when they got back home they found out that because their company is so incredible, they're back ordered a ways. So what they actually did is they sent us one of the prototypes that they're working on just so we can have a light for our upcoming race. And there are not a lot of companies that would do something like that. So if you guys have never heard of them, seriously go check them out. They're a great company. And another great thing is obviously we have this super nice little Chinese light bar in here. It's terrible. And you know, you can get that for $50. And then there's those other brands where you can go buy a light bar for thousands of dollars. What's awesome about Lazerstar is they're like an economy, racer-friendly brand. So their lights are incredible, but they're a lot more affordable. And they're super user-friendly. Our rear light bar has all the lights we need to race to meet the rules and requirements, plus more. We have our brake lights, tail lights, solid amber, flashing amber, and a blue light. So it's awesome, and they're a lot more compact in size than we had on it before, so we're absolutely stoked about it. If it's not a brand you guys have heard of and you're looking for light bars, I highly, highly, highly suggest you go check them out. If you're more of a rock crawler or you ride bikes, they have options for everything. So they are the bomb, and they did not pay me to say all that even, so that's just how much I like them.
Thanks, Lazerstar.
Yeah. So again, thank you guys for watching. Hope you continue coming back, because we like that. Dream dirty.